Imagine a country where everyone exists. The money is there, the technology is there, the freedom is there, the most powerful nation on the face of the earth. But nobody knows their neighbor. No father talks openly to his son. The elderly don't stay home, they get shipped to nursing homes. This is America. And right now, America is lonely, deeply, dangerously lonely. And the loneliness has gotten so bad that United States Surgeon General has officially declared loneliness is now a public health epidemic. Now, listening to these numbers, really listen. In the United States, 1 in every 2 adults is chronically lonely. 1 out of 3 Americans has 0 close friends, and 54% of Americans say nobody truly understands them. Nobody. But here's the state that stopped cold. Harvard University ran an 85-year study, the longest happiness research in human history. Their conclusion: no money, not fame, not success, only strong relationships kept people happy and healthy. Just relationships. And America is losing exactly that. So how does the richest country in the world get this lonely? 60 years ago, America looked very different. Neighbors brought each other food. Churches were community hubs, religious or not. It didn't matter. Bowling leagues, town hall, block parties. Harvard sociologist Robert Putnam wrote a book called Bowling Alone. He documented how from the 1950s to the year 2000, America systematically destroyed its own social fabric. Club memberships collapsed, voter participation collapsed, dinner parties collapsed, and most critically, trust collapsed. In 1960, 60% of Americans believed most people could be trusted. Today, that number is 30%, cut in half. And when trust dies, connection dies. And when connection dies, loneliness begins. And here's something most people never think about. This isn't just a cultural problem, it's a design problem. American suburbs, the great dream of the 1950s, are actually loneliness factories. Think about it. In many developing countries, you walk outside and life is everywhere. A shop, a neighbor, a street vendor, a conversation. But in America's suburbs, you drive out of your garage, order food from a drive-through window, pull back into your garage, and you have gone the entire day without once talking to a bee. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy said best, "We have built a society optimized for productivity and consumption, but not for human connection. We built bigger houses and made people more isolated. We built faster highways and drove people further apart. We gave people technology and took real connection away." And then came social media, the so-called solution. Facebook said, "Connect the world." Instagram said, "Share your life." TikTok said, "You belong here." So what does the research actually say? The University of Pennsylvania ran a study in 2018. The most social media people used, the lone liar, more depressed and more anxious they became. Why? Because social media doesn't show your life, it shows you performance. Filtered photos, highlight reels, curated moments, and then you look at your own messy, ordinary, beautiful life and you think, why am I the lonely one who's struggling? Comparison kills connection. And for teenagers, their entire social development is happening on a screen. Jonathan Haidt's book, The Anxious Generation, proved it after 2012 when smartphones were mainstream. Teen loneliness, teen anxiety, and teen suicide rates all sharply increased. Gave them illusion of connection and took the real thing away. Now, here's what nobody talking about. This loneliness, it isn't just sad, it is physically killed people. Surgeon Journal Mortai confirmed it in peer-reviewed research. Chronic loneliness has the same health impact as smoking 15 cigarettes every single day. You heard that right. 15 cigarettes every single day. Lonely people have a 29% higher risk of heart disease, 32% higher risk of stroke, and 50% higher risk of dementia. And America's opioid crisis, the one that has killed hundreds of thousands of people. Researchers say one of its core cause is disconnection, meaninglessness, loneliness. People were in pain, but nobody was listening. So they found comfort in pills instead. That is the real cost of loneliness. And what should the rest of the world take from this? Because, and this is important, we are following the same path. Nuclear families replacing joint ones, social media replacing real conversation, looking ourselves in our homes, becoming strangers to our neighbor. But many of our cultures still have something America has lost. Joint family systems where the elderly never age alone. Neighborhood relationships where people genuinely looked out for each other. The corner cafe where you spend an hour talking with no agenda. Weddings where the whole community celebrates together. These are not signs of being underdeveloped. These are the pillars of human connection. America abandoned these in the name of progress and became lonely. We must not make the same mistake. I didn't make this video to spread fear. I made it because we are all busy. You are, I am, and in that busyness, our relationships are quietly weakening. So I want to ask you to do one thing today, just one. Make that phone call you have been putting off for weeks. Message the friend you haven't seen in 6 months. Put your phone down tonight and just talk. America learned this lesson 50 years too late at enormous cost. You can learn it today because at the end of your life, nobody will ask how many followers you had. Nobody will ask how much you own. There will only be one question that matters. What there's someone who waited for you to come home. Start building that answer today.